Here's the opening range recap for Thursday, May 5th. We're going to start with the Dow. Going to look at the 25% first and then go over the 50s. 25%, trade 1 was a winner, trade 2 was a winner, trade 3 was a winner, trade 4 was a winner. On the 25%, trade 5 right here was a loss. So this sixth trade at 10.50 would be a most safe 25% entry, and it was worth 23 points winner for the Dow. So that is for the Dow 25%. For the 50%, we had a win first trade, second trade was a loss, third trade was a win, fourth trade was a loss, fifth trade was a loss. So this also is a 50% entry for a most safe as well, which also won, which was worth 47 points. So this is the only most safe trade here for the Dow. It was a most safe trade for both the 25 and the 50 for a total of 70 points if you did both of those, which is about 350 bucks. All right, next, this is the ES. Again, I'm going to go over the 25% first. 25% was a win first trade. The second trade was a loss. So this would be a most safe entry for the 25% for the S&P, which was a winning trade worth 3.25 points. So this is worth 3.25 points. Fourth trade was a win. Fifth trade was a win. Sixth trade was a win. So this was the only most safe entry on the 25%. And that was worth 3.25 points. So like 150 bucks or so off one lot. Now we're going to go over the 50% entries. 50% here was a loss. Second trade was a loss. So this third one here is also a 50% entry. It was a 25% entry. It's also a 50% entry, just like the Dow was. It needed 6.5 points. It got 5.5. So again, I'm not going to take a loss if I'm up 5.5 points on that. I'm going to move my stop at the bare minimum to break even. However you did it, you did it. Officially, again, are the numbers, and that's what I officially go by. But my personal trading, I'm not going to take a loss when it's that close. But anyways, officially, again, it was a loss. So that third trade here was a loss, so you would add one additional contract here, and you won, and it was a break even. So you get out at the 50% and you break even. So either way, if you traded it this way and exited at a break even, you had a break even. If you added one contract, you'd break even. It's just I'm not going to take the heat, all the way back down to here, and then hope to get my pop to break even when I could just take my break even right there. So. And then 5 and 6 were both winners for the 50%. So for 50%, it was a break-even trade officially. You entered here, which lost. You entered here, which won, and you broke even for the trade. All right, and finally the NASDAQ. NASDAQ also had 6 trades. A little different. We're going to go over the 25% again first. 25% here was a loss. So this would be a most safe entry. However, again, I've talked about this before, entering before 10 a.m. Can be dangerous, especially on the NQ, but can be dangerous in general. But I'm going to count it, and we'll go for based on that. But again, 10 a.m. I like to place my most safe entries between 10 and 11. So, but anyways, this is a little before 10. This was a losing trade. So you would triple up here, which was also a losing trade, and you would have to do this one here. So if you did not trade before 10 a.m., this would have been your first trade. You would have tripled up and had a break even right there. Otherwise, you had a lot of heat, and you would have exited here for the 25%. This one won, and this one won. But neither of these two were most safe entries. So it depends again on how you work it out. We've talked over the last 6 months that I've been doing these videos about 10 a.m. to 11 is your best entry times, and that's what I prefer. These are the days you want to try and avoid completely. It's a NASDAQ day. As you can see, it's trending down hard. It's an S&P along for the ride to the downside. We're a day after the FOMC. The Dow was up 900 points yesterday, etc. So volatility is high when that's the case, and the opening range wasn't all that big. It was only 56 points, 55 and 55.75 points. You want to be careful of those. So again, depends on how you slice it. Could be a break even, could be a lot of heat. I don't know how you particularly traded that one. As far as the 50% was a loss here, a loss here. This would be a most safe entry. This is after 10 a.m., so this would be a most safe entry at 10 a.m., after 10 a.m. It lost, so you would enter one additional lot here, and that one, so you would have a break-even trade on the 50% right there. 25% is a little more muddy, just depending on if you trade before 10 a.m. or not, and all that kind of stuff. So, but the 50% is clear break even for the day, and then the 50% was a win here, and the 50% was a win here as well. So a very active day. On days like this, if you normally trade all three of the indices, you may want to focus just on one, because the markets are quite active and quite volatile. So hopefully this was helpful. Dow was really nice. S&P worked out. The NQ is the feast or famine type of indice as well. You can do very well, and then you can get smoked on particular days like this sometimes, just depending on how you sliced it. So talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Feel free to email me if you have any other questions, steve@mrbinaryoptions.com, or leave a comment in the comment section on YouTube. Take care.